Criticisms that I heard about the school district of Lee County, specifically the board, is that you need to run the schools more like a business. You need to run the schools more like a business, right? Which is great. I do that to the greatest extent possible. The difference is, and I never get to get into this with people, but the difference is if I'm running a business and I'm making widgets, I can control the quality of steel and plastic that come into my plant for me to produce high quality widgets, right? In public education, everybody that comes to the door we educate, regardless of whether they were born crack addicted, or they were born to a family that has 2 parents in jail, or they were born in a situation where there's no light and they have no food, right? We have to find a way to make those students be successful. So you can't completely run it like a business, but to the extent that I can, I do. Is I'm white, and I didn't grow up in poverty, and what I can tell you is I'm white, and I didn't grow up in poverty. I don't know the experience of those students, but my brother is the assistant chief of police in a large city in Washington, D.C., and he deals with a lot of racial issues. He deals with a lot of poverty. So I've talked to him about this at length. You know, we also have a huge influx of students from Guatemala, where the formal education system goes through grade 3. And Mark, I think you and I have talked about this before. So if you have a 14-year-old that moves here from Guatemala, you can't put them in 4th grade. So they go to high school. And the biggest challenge that those principals are facing is getting them out of the bathroom, because they've never seen running water before. So they go into the bathroom and they turn the water faucet on and they turn it off and they flush the toilet, and they're fascinated by plumbing. Not bad people, not bad kids, not unable to learn, just culturally it is such a huge difference for them. And they speak Spanish with a Mayan dialect. We don't have teachers that speak Spanish with a Mayan dialect. So we're constantly working on ways to make the transition easier for those students.
Comments, please.
I'm just wondering, Dr. Desamores, whether we are considering means-based provision of transportation and charging for transportation to those families that can afford it, and the same for arts and athletics, and whether that's even permissible given our constitutional requirement for a uniform free system of, like I like to call it, a taxpayer-funded, not a free system of education.
Experience that I have. When I first joined the school board, we had a student who was being expelled for fighting, and an employee. I'm gonna write myself. An employee got involved to try to. An employee got involved to try to break up the fight, and the kids who were fighting pummeled the employee, and I saw the pictures of the employee, and I just can't even, I live in Estero. Kids in Estero don't do that.
I came over here to stand because this is not just anybody's property. I'm here with my friend. We're both 19, and I have a mask on. Protect yourself from lies.
That
Lies?
you tell and that your mother tells.
What lies do I tell?
Talk myself again.
You're talking to a teenager
Worst
like that.
behavior.
You're talking to a teenager like that. Do you feel good
You're
about
an
yourself?
adult. You're an adult.
I'm a teenager.
You're an adult.
I'm 19. How old
You're
are
an
you?
adult.
How old are you?
You're an adult.
How old are you?
You're an adult.
How old are you? Like 50?